In the heart of the dense jungles of Central and South America, a powerful predator roams, the Panthera Onca, revered as the jaguar. Join us on an exhilarating expedition into the world of this elusive feline, as we explore their evolutionary history, ecological significance, and the challenges it confronts. The jaguar, Panthera Onca, is the largest native cat species in the Americas and the apex predator across much of its historical range. Jaguars once roamed from the southwest United States to Argentina, but habitat loss, fragmentation, and hunting have reduced their numbers and range over the last 2 centuries. Jaguars now occupy only 46% of their historical habitat. As keystone predators, jaguars play an integral role maintaining healthy ecosystems by regulating prey populations and providing other ecological benefits. Their continued decline could have catastrophic cascading impacts on environments across Central and South America. While classified as near threatened on the IUCN Red List, many localized jaguar populations continue to be threatened by anthropogenic factors. Evolutionary history. The evolutionary origins of jaguars and all cats traces back to Proailurus, a fox-sized mammal occupying Eurasian forests around 25 million years ago during the Oligocene epoch. As this progenitor species migrated between Europe and Asia, it progressively evolved into larger-bodied forms occupying more open habitats. Around 8 million years ago, the first pantherine lineage cats emerged, ultimately giving rise to tigers, lions, leopards, and jaguars after diverging from a common ancestor. Jaguars most likely evolved in Asia before colonizing the New World landmass over the Bering Land Bridge sometime before 750,000 to 1.5 million years ago. Fossil evidence from as recently as 9,000 years ago indicates jaguars originally roamed as far north as Washington state before becoming restricted to their current range spanning from Mexico to Argentina. Studies of mitochondrial DNA reveal 6 phylogenetic lineages corresponding to geographic isolation in Pleistocene refugia during glacial cycles: Asia, Mexico, northern South America, central South America, the Pantanal regions and Atlantic forest. Limited gene flow between these relict lineages has produced distinct morphological variants across the jaguar's range. As the largest New World felid, jaguars exhibit a powerful muscular build specialized for pulling down and subduing large prey. They possess the shortest limbs relative to body size of any large Panthera cat. Adult males can reach head/body lengths surpassing 2.2 meters and weigh over 100 kilograms. Females are approximately 10 to 20% smaller. Luxuriant spotted coats in hues of tan, orange or reddish-brown provide camouflage in dappled forest light. Melanistic or entirely black coats occur regularly, especially in dense forests. Short coarse fur grows thicker in colder environments. The broad head contains powerful jaws and long canine teeth, enabling a lethal biting force of over 4,000 newtons, the strongest bite of any big cat relative to body size. Large paws equipped with protractable claws aid climbing and grasping prey. Long muscular tails provide balance. Keen eyesight, flexible ears and whiskers supplement an acute sense of hearing and smell, optimized for nocturnal hunting in dense forest. Built for power rather than speed, jaguars lack key adaptations present in more open country pantherine cats specialized for swifter prey chase and takedowns. Ecology. Weighing up to 158 kilograms for males, the formidable jaguar sits atop food chains across its range as the dominant predator of the Americas. Powerfully built for ambush hunting, jaguars dispatch prey with a targeted skull bite, the strongest of any big cat relative to size. Jaguars consume over 85 species, dominated by large terrestrial mammals such as deer, peccaries, tapirs, capybaras, and livestock. But highly versatile and opportunistic, their diverse diet also incorporates small mammals, fish, reptiles, and even bull sharks. Using forest vegetation as cover, they often ambush prey at close range from either the ground or trees. Carcasses are frequently dragged to secluded sites for feeding and to avoid theft from competing predators. Jaguars require vast forest territories up to 500 square kilometers for males, dependent on prey abundance. Resident adults exhibit maintenance of exclusive core areas via scent markings and claw rakes on trees along territorial boundaries. But home ranges frequently overlap between opposite genders and seasons. This fluid territorial behavior allows response to fluctuating prey resources while minimizing antagonistic encounters that could result in severe injury. Individual jaguars may travel over 7 kilometers in a day while hunting or patrolling territories. Females reproduce year-round, giving birth to litters of 1 to 4 cubs following 90 to 110-day gestation. Young open their eyes by 2 weeks and are weaned around 3 months. They depend on their mother for survival over a year for training in hunting skills vital for taking over their own territories as solitary adults. Habitat and behavior. Jaguars inhabit diverse environments across Central and South America, spanning arid desert scrub to tropical rainforests. But intact wet lowland forests provide optimal habitat. Specialized for hunting in dense vegetative cover, jaguars avoid open areas without sufficient camouflage. Home range requirements depend heavily on prey availability. As opportunistic hunters, jaguars often concentrate movements along game trails and watercourses where prey funnel through transitional habitat zones. Highly territorial, resident adults advertise occupancy and deter rivals via tree scratch marks and deposits of feces, urine and scent gland secretions. But home ranges frequently overlap between opposite genders. Jaguars typically hunt nocturnally or at twilight, relying on keen vision and hearing to ambush prey. Silent stalking culminates in quick explosive charges ending with targeted skull bites to the cervical vertebrae. Powerful jaws and lengthening canine teeth enable impressive piercing ability, facilitating puncture and suffocation of large struggling prey. Prey is frequently dragged to vegetated sites for feeding and caching over subsequent days. Solitary outside mating, jaguars associate amicably only during courtship before the female drives off her partner. Females give birth to litters of 1 to 4 cubs in dense vegetation after a gestation of 90 to 110 days, gaining independence after 2 years. Cubs depend completely on the hunting prowess and defensive abilities of their mother, who fiercely protects them for the first year. Range shifts northward occur during the wet season, taking advantage of concentrating prey. Conclusion. Weighing over 100 kilograms, the iconic jaguar stands as the largest native predator unique to the New World, the apex carnivore across much of its transcontinental range spanning from Mexico to Argentina. Historically occupying up to 46% of their original distribution, jaguars have undergone significant reductions and in some cases local extirpations over the past 2 centuries due to extensive habitat loss and fragmentation as well as overhunting. Estimates indicate jaguar densities up to 5 times greater existed prior to the 20th century. But concerted conservation efforts over recent decades encompassing anti-poaching and protected area campaigns have stabilized populations, particularly within the core Amazon regions. The IUCN continues to classify jaguars as near threatened based on ongoing habitat degradation and poaching throughout substantial parts of their range. Preserving connections between fragmented habitats and protected core populations remains essential to maintain genetic health and long-term viability. Beyond ecological significance as top predators regulating and enhancing prey populations, jaguars hold great cultural importance as symbols of wilderness and national heritage across much of Latin America. Continued loss of the continent's largest native predator would signal extreme environmental disruption, signifying collapsed ecological integrity of neotropical ecosystems. While legally classified as vulnerable or endangered by governmental agencies in several range countries, rampant deforestation and development continue to threaten populations outside protected areas. Only active landscape-level strategic planning for connectivity and wise environmental policy can ensure the iconic jaguar persists for the benefit and enjoyment of future generations.